I'm a perfectly healthy individual. Your diet is just what you eat on a daily basis. We have been taught and conditioned as a society that having a flat stomach and six-pack abs is the epitome of health. And I hope that a lot of you can relate to this and, let me know in the comments your experiences, similar ones, if you've had different ones, what's worked for you in the past, what didn't work. Do not just take advice blindly from someone on the internet telling you to change your lifestyle. Talk to your doctor. We can all use all the help we can get, right? So, come along on this journey with me. Society and media has convinced me from a young age to a few months ago that I am not healthy because I don't have six-pack abs. Hello folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are returning. Today we are going to be discussing some bad diets, some diet culture, some toxic things there. I am someone who has taken dieting to the extreme, and in some cases barely 130 pounds soaking wet. I still look at my body and say, I'm not skinny enough. I'm a perfectly healthy individual. And I've taken the dieting thing too far. Because in American culture, in health class, we were never taught these are different body types. Just because you don't have a six-pack abs, it doesn't mean that you're fat. We should be taught in school these are all perfectly healthy ways to be. It is very controversial to talk about people's bodies. I do think it's an issue that needs to be addressed. You know, all the movies with the super skinny princesses, and that never helped. You are beautiful the way you are. You're beautiful no matter what you look like. Okay? Like, every human being on this planet is a beautiful human being. And I want to talk about this because I've taken dieting too far. I've had friends try to push their MLM products on me, succeeding in that, convincing me that this is the cure-all, it will cure all of your issues, and you will look amazing and you will feel amazing, only to lose money, have disgusting powder products that I can't stand the taste of, and be no closer to my health goals. And I think that there's a lot of other people in that same situation, where you grow up in a society, American or otherwise, that idolizes certain traits as being more beautiful than others, and it convinces especially young people that they need to change something about themselves to be beautiful or to be fit, to be healthy. Just because you have a six-pack abs does not make you a beautiful human being. That is not the most beautiful thing about you. And just because you don't have a six-pack abs does not make you ugly or unhealthy. And in fact, in many cases, that's the more healthy option. And I think that the further along we go with this diet culture in our society, like, the more, hopefully, the more people are going to realize that, like, okay, this is not helping anything. In fact, it's making a lot of things worse. But yeah, like I said, I'm barely 130 pounds soaking wet right now, and let me tell you, it is a journey. I am going through it right now. So here's the thing. Your diet is just what you eat on a daily basis to get the calories and the nutrients that you need. Fad dieting, however, is where the diet culture comes from. with the Atkins diet, South Beach diet, paleo diet, zone diet, juice cleanses. There are things that you can do nutritionally if you are in a place where you need to lose weight. But, hear me out here, you need calories to function. You need nutrients and carbs to function. So if you are restricting yourself from those things for a long period of time, that's not good for you either. I am not a doctor. All of this is my opinion based on my experience and knowledge of the world around me. I am not prescribing anything to anybody. Always listen to your doctor first because they study these things. Your nutritionist because they study these things. Do not just take advice blindly from someone on the internet telling you to change your lifestyle. Talk to your doctor. The keto diet, veganism, it is my opinion that we should try to harm the world around us as little as possible. However, there are natural biological things that our bodies need in order to survive. Protein is like a major one. Like, you need protein to live. Protein is good for you. Now, whether you get that from plant-based things or from meat, I don't know very much about the plant-based side of things. And I know that I like chicken wings. I truly believe that we should try to harm the world around us as little as possible. And that is the key to human success. Things like the keto diet, the paleo diet. People, when they don't like where they're at, they try to romanticize the past in order to make themselves feel like they can accomplish something with that past knowledge. This applies to a myriad of things, not just diets. But the paleo diet is based on like what tribes people used to eat or what they eat. Okay. We have been taught and conditioned to think that having a flat stomach and having six-pack abs is attainable for most people, and that is the epitome of health. Let me tell you, you can be a perfectly healthy person, even work out once in a while, and you still will not necessarily get those two things. Because for some people, that's just not your body type. That is okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's different body types. And if you don't fit into one category, that doesn't mean that you are unhealthy. It just means that you are in a different category. And it has taken some time for me to realize this and to be able to express it out loud like this. And I want to share this because if I'm going through it, maybe you're going through it too. And we can all use all the help we can get, right? Along with diet culture comes these MLMs preaching that their products will make you slimmer, they will help you lose weight, they will give you superfood nutrition, that they contain the cure to life's problems, and it just perpetuates diet culture, and it's lies. It's all lies. Maybe not all of it, but most of it, and the way it's presented is a lie. Beachbody, Arbonne, it works. Herbalife. I'm not even sure if Herbalife is a thing anymore. I was reached out to many, many times by Herbalife. I've been reached out to by Beachbody. I've been reached out to by Arbonne several times, sometimes by people that I'm close to. Hi, love you. Their protein shakes, I cannot stand protein shakes and like all of the different powdered things, like from Arbonne. Like there's fizz sticks, there's greens balance, there's fiber. The fiber is the worst of all of them. The worst. The only thing from them that I actually did end up enjoying was their vanilla protein powder. That's it. That's it. That's it. And Beachbody. Let's talk about Beachbody for a second. I was recently watching a YouTube video where this girl was being interviewed, and she, like, they have these containers for you to put your protein, carbs, fats, fruits, and vegetables into. It's a restriction diet. Point blank. You're literally just eating like less than half the amount that you should be in a day. In a day. I don't know. Like the amount of calories that you get from that little teeny tiny amount of fruits and vegetables that you could have a day is insignificant. If this is your amount of fruits and vegetables, that is an insignificant amount of calories. It's all fabricated to make you believe that you are unhealthy, ugly, and you need to change. And you know what? If you're too busy to work out, you're too busy to work out. You have stuff to do. If you have to go places and do things, you probably don't need the gym anyway. And you are not ugly, okay? I will say it again. Just because you don't have six-pack abs and a flat stomach does not mean that you are ugly or that you need to do something about that. Because not everybody fits into that category. The comparison game ends here. You know what? You can be a perfectly healthy person without having a flat stomach and six-pack abs. And like, I like going to the gym, yes. Have I been going? No, because of, you know, COVID. But it doesn't have to be 3 hours a day, 7 days a week, or even more than that. Like, you don't need that much fitness to be a healthy person. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. That's okay. Like, I'm not here to tell you don't work out because you don't need to. I'm here to tell you, you don't need to work out to get a six-pack abs and a flat stomach. If somebody tries to tell you that you're doing something wrong, that you're unhealthy, ask your doctor or a nutritionist or your mom what she thinks about it before you jump into anything hastily. And I fully believe now you should never rush into anything, and you should never just like hear something the first time and say, oh, that's an awesome idea, I'm gonna do that right now. You should hear something, research it, counter research it, like research the other side of something that might not be so positive. Ask people you know about it. Ask professionals what their opinion is, and go from there. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. Click that like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next one.